I missed it.
That's alright. Now what I do, without trying to get it on my fingers, I set it like that. It's a lot easier with a couple people because you don't have to do all this by yourself.
Can you slide it for a second? Can it slide around a little bit?
The glass?
As you center it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. The silicone, it takes, I think it's like 24 hours to cure.
So you got a few minutes here to move
it. Oh yeah, you got plenty. The only bad part is you don't want to get it all over the wires and all over your fingers, and it seems like every one I do that. Or else you get the wires stuck on the cell itself, like I just did. Well, I guess it'd be smarter just to lift it up.
You need a tripod or something here. So your video's going to be all shaky.
That's alright. I've never done any videos, so this is like a learning experience anyways. I thought I'd do one just to show everybody how I'm doing it.
So explain what you're doing with the wires.
I'm just putting them through the hole in the glass.
Do you have a grommet there? I can't see.
No, I'm just going to use silicone over it.
So you bought grommets, but they don't really work as well?
Well,
or?
I did. I bought them, and I used one on one of them, but I think it's kind of pointless because your silicone actually is going to seal it probably better than the grommet.
I wondered that when you were buying those.
So now I just silicone them.
So is this an advertisement for you to build these for other people?
No, they have to build their own. They're too time consuming. So once I get that on, then I take, and I put a little silicone right in the hole. I plastered in there pretty good. I don't want them leaking.
So if you can do a couple of these a day, you could make enough money on this to live on.
Yeah.
You know, not that you need to make more.
I could probably do 3 a day if I did it constantly, but
if you make
doing them by myself, I get.
If you're making $50 a piece on them, that'd be pretty good money. $150 a day.
Yeah.
I'd take that.
Here's my framing I put on.
Especially for extra money for a hobby, but of course you'd have to work all day on these.
Yeah, I don't have enough patience to do that. I barely can get them done myself.
Sounds like the glass.
Yeah, it's creaking because it's hitting all the solder and stuff. Now this one here is the hardest one to put on.
No, you said if you hit the edge of these, the glass can shatter.
Yeah, because it's tempered.
So how easy is it to break the edge here as you're putting that edge on?
I haven't broke one yet, so don't jinx me. What I do is this one here, because of that wire, it's tight. So what I do, I just keep tapping it down.
Yeah, I knew when we were moving these, all you talked about was don't hit the edge, don't touch the edge.
Oh yeah, because they're tempered. You hit the edge.
And now you're hammering on the edge.
And then they break. See with that wire in there, how it's smushing the wire a little bit?
Yeah, it's tight.
I thought about using a little smaller gauge wire, but I don't think I want to.
Could you peel the insulation off the wire for a little ways?
I probably could, but then I'm afraid it'll ground out or something.
Yeah. You got all kinds of edges here anyways that are bare inside.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're pretty tired of doing these already, huh?
No, I'm not tired of doing it. I don't think I'd want to do them all the time for people. I don't mind doing them for myself.
Well, that's why you hire somebody else to do them for you. It's cheap labor.
I mean, the whole object of this video is just to show people how to do them.
So you can sell the panels.
Well,
so you could pay somebody $100 a day, and if you're selling them if you're making $150 profit,
I can sell the panels, and
you can pay somebody else, and you can make $50 a day. You could probably make $200 a week extra. That'd be pretty good money in your pocket. That's looking pretty good.
A little bit more.
Here's that wire inside, dude. Which lead is this now? Positive or negative? Or
Positive.
because it's red?
Yep. I always make my red positive, my black negative. Now I usually put the other side on.
Well, this is DC voltage.
That's right.
Like your car.
Yep.
If it was wired like your house, it'd be the opposite colors.
Right. This side's a little
black.
easier because there's no wire pushing on it. This aluminum channel is a 1/8 inch. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. It's just under an
Hold your
1/8
thumb up
inch.
next to it, or my thumb's smaller than yours.
It's just an 1/8 inch, a little smaller than an 1/8 inch thick. And the
It's right here.
yeah, the thickness of it. The inside diameter, I'll have to measure one
So
and
it looks
put
like
it
about
on,
a 1/4 inch.
put it on the video. I can't
Maybe
remember.
3/8.
I'll have to.
I bet it's about
one.
3/8.
I don't have a tape measure real handy, so
5/8.
I'll measure one and add it to the video.
A 1/2 inch sheet of plywood, would that fit inside, do you think?
Maybe.
Pretty
yeah.
close. I think it's just probably looks like it's just under that, like
gotta
7/16.
This one's got to come this way just a little. I think. There.
So as long as you're careful with that edge. You got, what's your hammer made out of? Plastic?
Yeah, it's a rubber. It's a dead blow hammer. Actually, it's got sand inside, and it's not working out too well with these because, as you can see, I'm really massacring it. But I guess it's done 9 so far. This is number 9, and it's still alive. So these end ones are pretty easy. Basically, you just squeeze the glass a little bit,
Does that
and it'll slide right on. Usually.
does that caulk ever get on there and act like a lubricant to slide it on there?
No, actually, you want to keep the caulk out of it,
Why is that?
because when you go to weld it,
Oh,
if you got the caulk on there,
is it starting a fire?
no, it won't weld.
Oh.
It's really hard to weld with that if you get the caulk in the where you're welding.
Well, it looks like you cut your finger pretty easy on that. So how do you cut these? What kind of saw you use?
I used my Sawzall, actually, is all I did. I put them in a clamp with a miter, and I just Sawzalled them.
You have a miter for it?
Yeah, I just bought those cheap plastic miters that you use for wood.
I've got a miter box at home. I don't know if a
That's what
sawzall.
I used.
It's not really. It's made for a hand saw, not a. That'd be pretty neat if you could figure out how to rig your sawzall up to it, though.
Yeah.
It might. Maybe you could, if you want it. I don't use it. Or you could use your big miter saw and just get a blade that cuts metal. I don't know if they do that. Probably not.
There. And once you get these all welded, you know, they don't move.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks better once you get them all welded.
Okay, you done with this stuff now? Can we stop?
Yep, you can stop for